Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. That means you're probably looking to get Steel by Jamie Daws. If you're looking for something to replace your standard classic peak envelope or windowed envelope, we all know the problems that come along with those. Steel aims to solve all those problems in a very clean, tight, easy to build prop, and it does it extremely well. Let's go ahead and take a look at my feelings and thoughts on Steel by Jamie Daws. I picked up Steel from vanishingink.com, but it's produced by the 1914, and it's what you come to expect from 1914. If you've bought any of their products before, you know that they're extremely well shot, well edited, mic'd up really nicely, have all the angles you'll need. Most of the time the angle is just straight on with the table there, but that's usually all you'll need, but they'll get other angles whenever they're needed to kind of give you the full picture. Windowed envelopes are extremely important and useful in lots of situations whenever you're doing mentalism. And it's one of the other ways, if you don't like center tears or don't want to go around center tears, or you want to be able to actually have as part of your routine, have the information to be able to check later, then, then you can definitely going to need something where you don't destroy the writing. Windowed envelopes have their place and are helpful. The problem with most is, you can imagine by the name, windowed envelopes, it's just a big old hole in the back of the envelope that you look at the piece of paper through. Hope I'm not surprising anybody with that information. Big reveal. While they're helpful and they have earned their place, they also have a lot of drawbacks. This is where Steel by Jamie Daws comes in. Steel is a windowed envelope, or effectively acts like a windowed envelope, but does it without any of those drawbacks. The spectator is left with an envelope that is ungimmicked with their information inside of it, or their card inside of it. So it's a way to peek the information and then make sure that information is loaded into an envelope which is ungimmicked and that they can expect and look at, and it's just a normal envelope. It's extremely easy to construct. You can build them like on the fly if you're doing walk around. I always have a close-up case with me, and I was doing an event at a restaurant and covering for my friend Diamond Jim, actually. And the course of that evening when I was performing this, I destroyed my envelope. Whoops. It was very easy. I had just had some extra envelopes in my close-up case. I was able to go there and very easily and very quickly construct like 3 more gimmicks in the span of like 10-15 seconds. It was very, very easy to do. No problem at all. Now, the one thing is that I want to say that Jamie has really motivated the handling to help cover the move or the place where you have to get the peak, and you get a good long peak if you're following the way that Jamie has constructed this. This can be performed on stage as well as close up. There's no issues there. They give you something like 3 or 4 routines that are already pre-designed so that you can kind of have some of a jumping off point on how to use the envelope if you don't already have an idea on how you would use it. I don't think most of the people who will buy something like this, some kind of new technique or problem solving technique for windowed envelopes, is really looking for new routines. It's nice that they included them, and it's good to catch everybody just in case this is your first experience with windowed envelopes. I imagine most people who purchase this will probably already know exactly what routines they want to fit these into, and won't necessarily need the routines that are shown. I do really like the windowed envelope principle, or the way that Jamie has solved this problem for mentalists, and I think it is the right solution in almost every circumstance where you might want to use a windowed envelope. If you'd like to pick up Steel for yourself, if this is the first time you're hearing about it, it's $25. I think it's $25 well spent if you use windowed envelopes. Speaking of envelopes, I have also included a link to my Amazon affiliate page where you can get the envelopes that I use. They're very cheap and should serve you perfectly. I definitely have to thank my channel members and Minotaurs. Their names are going up right here. Thank you also very much for your support. It's because of you I'm able to keep these lights on here, and you can see I've got quite a few lights now. I've also got a 10% off coupon code for you guys for Ellusionist.com. It's an affiliate link too, so you guys get anything on the site, anything, including they're doing a big sale on their playing cards, anything on their site for 10% off. Y'all have a great one. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.